Hey guys, I know that I haven't made a video in like forever, but I'm about to change that. So I'm starting back up my channel. I mean, it never really shut down, but I kind of didn't do anything for like a really long time. So I'm going to go ahead and start it back up. And I'm going to start doing different kinds of videos like tags and challenges and vlogs and like life lessons and life experiences kind of things, and just whatever I feel like doing that day, I guess. So today I feel like doing a a life experience. And my life experience topic would be, I mean, it's kind of a lesson kind of experience, will be getting played. Like a relationship or something, like getting played. So let's go ahead and start. So a few weeks ago, well, technically, at the beginning of summer, my best friend Win had one of his friends that he dances with, like shag dancing. He I guess he was looking for a girlfriend or whatever, and they just thought I would be the perfect fit. So like at the beginning of summer, they were like, "Oh, you and him should go out. You and Noah should go out. You and Noah should go out." But then Noah was like, "Oh, I'm not looking for a girlfriend right now, so no." And I was kind of okay with that, because whatever. Because he wasn't looking for a girlfriend, I wasn't gonna push it. And then and then in like August, I guess he started to look for a girlfriend again, and he was like, "Hey, what about the Maria girl? Should I go out with her?" And Win was like, "Yeah, we'll set up a date." So Win did. So yeah, on the 7th of September, we went out mini golfing. Me, Noah, and Win and Emily was like a double date, and Win and Emily are like my best friends ever. We all went golfing. And we first went to church and then went to Wynn's house, and his mama bought us Chick-fil-A, and I was sitting there eating my Chick-fil-A, and Noah walked in. He wasn't saying much to me. He said, "Hey," but then he kind of like ignored me, and I was like, "Really? Really? Really?" I was getting mad. And then we got to the mini golf place. Wynn's mom took us to the mini golf place, and Noah was like opening up. He was like, as soon as we got out of the car, he was like, "Oh, you look really pretty," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then anyways, we got to this place and we mini golfed a little bit, and he started to like poke fun at me and stuff, and I was like, okay, this is going good, right? And then he held my hand. I look like I have no head, sorry. And then he kind of held my hand. He was being really cutesy about him, like snuggling up to me and stuff, and I was like, and then my mom came to pick us up, and in the car on the way to Starbucks, he started acting really weird, and I was like, okay. I wasn't going to say anything, but I was just like, whatever. And so then eventually we got to Starbucks, we got our drinks, it was all good. I'm sorry, my hair though. And like he was just still really acting pretty weird. And then when we got to Emily's house, so I could hang out for a few more hours before I had to go home, we were sitting there and he was being like, he wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't even look at me, and every time I kept trying to hold his hand and stuff, and he wasn't he wasn't touching me. And I was like, really? 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 Okay, mad. And I was like, okay, what's up? And he was like, oh, this girl, like my best friend is trying to kill herself. And I was like, okay, I understand. I mean, you don't have to ignore me, but I understand that you're going through something right now, so, I'll kind of let you be. And this went on for like an hour and a half. So I finally started getting mad, and I was like, okay, something's going on that he's not telling me. So I got Emily to ask Win, and Win apparently said that this girl that his first love or whatever was like trying to kill herself or whatever because she found out we were on a date, and so Noah was like, I don't know, freaking out about it. And so he didn't want her to find out, like he was afraid she would kill herself if she found out that we did anything, and that he like even went on a date with me, or whatever. I don't know. And then so he And then Wynn told him to kind of buck up and just let it go and have fun with me. So he kissed me and we held hands, and all of a sudden he goes, I have to go call my guy friend. And I was like, what? What guy friend? And I was like, he was like, the one that's trying to kill himself. And I was like, what? So I went over to Emily and I was like, what is happening? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Nobody tells me anything. I'm getting mad. So apparently, and then Emily went over to them and was like, listen, y'all don't need to be here if you're going to make her mad. This was supposed to be a nice little date. If y'all aren't going to tell her the truth, then go home. So Wynn didn't want to go home, obviously, even though I kind of want to know where to go home. Anyways, so he told me, you know, this is actually a girl. I'm sorry I lied to you. It's actually a girl who's trying to kill herself. It's my very first love, very first girlfriend. You know, I still love her. I didn't know that until she called me. I like you a lot, but, you know, I like this other girl more. And I was like, that's fine, but I mean, I really wish you would have thought of this. He's like, yeah, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. I think that's bull, but whatever. So, I got played. And I kind of knew I was getting played, but I let him do it anyways because I suck at that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It's all over with though. And he was like, yeah, I want to be friends, but every time I try to talk to him, he doesn't talk to me. I don't know how that's going to work exactly, but yeah. So, that is how, I don't know. My life lesson, I think, would be pick better guys. But, yeah. So there is one more thing I want to talk about, and that would be that my best friend's dad was just, excuse my hair real quick there. My best friend's dad was just told he has stage 3 colorectal cancer. And they have a website set up so you can donate money, and I'll put the link to the side or below, or I don't know yet, but I'll put the link somewhere. So it would be really awesome if you guys could go donate, and if you can't do that, then just keep them in your prayers. They have this dad, and they also have a son that's in a wheelchair that's disabled. I'm not really sure exactly what he has, but he's paralyzed. He's not able to move anything. So, I mean, they're dealing with a lot lately. So, I mean, like, if y'all could just keep them in your prayers and, you know, just, if you can, donate money, I would really appreciate it, and I'm sure they would too. They're a really awesome family, and I mean, they're just so loving, and I couldn't imagine, I don't know. I really hope y'all can donate. So please do that for me. But that's it for today. I'll try posting videos 3 times a week, maybe every day. It just depends how I feel. I feel like this week's going to be like one of those everyday weeks. But, I don't know. Okay, bye.